lovely. Happy 23rd birthday! Happy birthday, my love. I've put together this small video for you since I can't be there to celebrate with you this year. And I wanted to make sure you didn't feel alone, and I hope you love it.
Hi, Davis.
Hello, Davis.
Yo, Big D.
Hi, Davis.
Hi, Davis.
Hi, Davis.
Hey, Davis.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Davis.
Happy birthday.
I'm really bad at this, so sorry.
Happy birthday.
I wanted to wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. I hope you have a great one.
To my bro Big D, happy birthday, man.
Hello, Davis. 生日快乐.
Happy birthday, 生日快乐.
Happy birthday, boo. Happy 23rd birthday.
Happy birthday to the literal bougiest person that I know.
I am now in quarantine in Singapore, and I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude. Hope you have a good one.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Hope you're having a fine time in Ithaca under quarantine.
Hey Davis, happy birthday!
I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Davis.
Hey, Davis. Happy birthday, dude. I know we are still in quarantine, so it's probably pretty quiet over there. So here's for you. 只剩下钢琴陪我弹了一天. I'm just kidding.
I'm supposed to sing you the happy birthday song. However, you know I'm not really good at singing, but I will still do my best to sing the song for you.
My mom always said that I have a voice like a crow, but I'm still gonna sing.
And I also just want to start by saying I never sing for anyone, so the fact that I'm singing for you itself should be the biggest birthday present.
Here it goes.
I'll now sing the happy birthday song in the public of the airport. Not embarrassing at all.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Davis.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. I chose a place where no one is sitting, so that wasn't that embarrassing. One of the best qualities, which is also kind of your worst quality, but it could be counted for both, it's at least in the last 3 years or 4 years that I've known you, how much urge you have to lecture us about wine, like, because you know so much about wine. So the wine fanatic in you, that's the best and worst quality for you. And yeah, I mean, we went to a lot of restaurants in Rome for sure, and I got to 100% experience what a wine fanatic is like. So it was great, you know, I learned a lot kind of about what wine is like, and yeah, I'll never forget what a leathery taste is considered to be.
The worst quality about Davis is he cooks too well, and that gives me a lot of pressure. The best quality about Davis is his Macan has red leather seats, and I only have black leather seats, and that gives me pressure as well.
Your favorite quality.
That's your favorite quality.
Right. My favorite quality about you is that you're really tall. And your worst quality is that you're so tall that you make me look short next to you. That's not good. Not good.
Also, having the same initials and last name as you can really be a blessing and a curse. Because even though Davis is an extremely cool name, I've already lost track of how many times teachers have called me that after the first few hundred.
So one quality that really defines you, I'm not sure whether it's a good one or bad one yet, would be that you are truly the most 八卦 man I know in my life. Literally though, like every time we hang out and meet up, you will like be asking the same question. You're like, oh, so how's your love life going recently? Anything like new? Are you dating anyone right now? And if you figure out that your friends are single, you will literally pull up your phone and show us pictures. You're like, oh, so this is my friend. Here's his picture. Are you interested? I mean, we all know you're living a good life with Sabrina right now. Literally the best girlfriend in the world, but you don't have to do that for all your friends.
And the best quality of you is your logical and practical thinking.
Remember when you showed me that article?
You're so accepting and helpful, and that makes you a very, very precious friend for me.
You're someone who's incredibly knowledgeable about a wide range of different topics, and I always remember being very fascinated by anything that you put your mind to and anything that you're able to talk about, whether it's like hearing your take on the different architectural structures in Dubai, or learning about how the structure of Vancouver has been used to sort of model cities after. These are all different pieces of knowledge that I never would have known had I never met you. And I'm super grateful that I got to meet you through you joining the Quabs family.
Definitely the thing that I love most about you is like how much the two of us can just talk about wine, talk about drinks, talk about food and everything. And I think that's definitely your best quality, and I love that we can share that together.
I think the best quality about you and the worst quality about you is actually how much you suck at CSGO. Maybe we should play again sometimes.
I just wanted to say thank you for being a mentor whom I can rely on not only for career advice but also just for anything in life. You are always there to listen. You're very calm with like any issue that I bring up, and just thank you for being someone whom I know I can't contact out of nowhere.
And I really think that your best quality is just you're a very approachable guy. Just like always, you would always be there, and I think that's a very, very valuable characteristic that I really admire of you.
When I first met you, you know, you could come off as a little bit intimidating just because you're so big and you're, you know, good looking, very talkative. But once I like got to know you more and hung out with you more, I realized like how kind you are and how polite you are and how funny that you are. So I really became more comfortable hanging around you, which, you know, was something I never thought that would really happen when we first met.
I just wanted to first off congratulate you on your what are you, 23? Yeah, you're 23. Your 23rd birthday. I wouldn't say it's a really big milestone, but you are technically a year older than me now, so I'll still call you my big brother. And I guess for us, our relationship, you know, goes back a very long way. It started off with Rome, how we would work out together, you know, trying to get big, drinking all those protein powders, and then really learning a lot about each other. And just from that point on, what I guess that point was when I got to know you really, I guess personally, but I guess starting, I would say freshman year, I saw you, like I've always told you, you've always been a very good role model. I think in a lot of aspects, not only academically, but also socially. As a person, and of course, as a really, really good friend. And so, I mean, you've always been there for me at my lowest, and this is something I will always cherish with me, because I know if anything ever happens to me that you are literally the first person I will go to for the wisest advice I could ever find in this world.
So one really great memory with you would be back during the Highland days. I remember there's like one day I was just chilling home with Jenny, Daisy, and Betsy, and we're having some girls chat, and you just randomly showed up at the door. We opened the door, you were literally holding this wine glass in your hand, swirling the glass of wine at the same time, and you were like, do you guys want to hang out together? Can I join the chat? And of course we're nice people, so we let you in, and I think that really showed us that you're living a good life all the time. And I hope you're doing that as well right now.
And my favorite memory about you is that the night where we finished a whole bottle of sake and waited an hour for a driver in Lujiazui at midnight. And while waiting, we kind of sobered up and drove home ourselves. I think, just that awkward silence in the middle of a shopping mall during midnight and kind of making small talk with you was very fun.
I still remember our very first coffee chat we had at Temple of Zeus with the weird but unique sandwich that you hardcore advertised. So maybe we can revisit. Not dissing your sandwich, but like it was just unique tasting. And I never had the sandwich ever again.
Let's see, my favorite memory with you is, I guess, just being your section mate. In general, and all the all-nighters we'll put together side by side, because that's just a habit of ours and we're always the only ones left in the night. And you listen to so many of my worries and excitement and furiousness in those times, and I just know that I can count on you if I don't have anything for the review, because you probably will also have nothing. And also that meal you prepared for all of us at Thurston, at the zoo at Thurston. It was just amazing.
I wanted to go through some of my favorite memories with you, most of which I've realized have kind of circled around how refined of a person you are. Thank you so much for taking my peasant self out on so many outings and sort of educating me on the refined world that you come from. I can still remember our 4-hour long coffee chat throughout different parts of downtown Ithaca, and when we sat in Purity Ice Cream and you were going off about your interest in food and your interest in wine. Thank you for teaching me that wine is not rocket science. This really saved me during the wines course junior year, as well as for always being there for me whenever I needed someone to lean on. One little last memory that I'll throw in there, Sabrina, please don't kill me, is that time when we all folded dumplings sophomore year during Chinese New Year. And that was when I found out that you and Sabrina were dating, and I clearly remember me, Chippy, and Athlon freaking out as we were folding these dumplings and wontons. Everyone was screaming. It was a great time, and definitely a moment that I will never forget.
We go back a long way, from trying to get the dragon on time and making sure everything happens then, to being model partners for Leslie. The one memory that I want to bring up at this point would be when we used to go to Texas Roadhouse to get materials from Lowe's and all of that, and it was before Valentine's Day, and we made the deal that we would have a date for Valentine's. You succeeded, and as such, Sabrina is facilitating this grand experiment. So did I, and that's one of the things I'll always remember and keep close.
I think that my favorite experience and memory with you was when we went to Dublin together. You, me, and Joseph. Unfortunately, Tim and Sahir could not make it. But still, the time that the three of us spent together, that was the first time that the three of us had ever spent that much time together. And it was an amazing experience. We were just drinking Guinness the whole time, and we went to jail and libraries together and bookstores and everything. And that was just an amazing time and an amazing memory that I have with you, Davis.
Yes, one of my favorite memories out of all the years that I have known you. It's been since grade 9, so for a really long time. One of the favorite memory is when you skipped rehearsal way back in high school for Weissel, because I was horrible at clarinet, and I've always gotten clarinet 2s and 3s. But when you skipped rehearsal, I was able to play your part, and that was super fun.
One of the favorite memories that we have with you would probably be our cabin trip second year for spring break. And just all the times that we would have wine together in our apartment and have long conversations about life. So that's nice. One of the most memorable thing that I guess we had was that freshman year, second semester, when I think he pulled 2 all-nighters in a row, and I went to the studio at 7 a.m. in the morning, and you were like a zombie, and we weren't super close at the time, but I asked you if you needed anything from the dragon, and you said yes, so I went to and grabbed you some food to revive you. That was one of the earliest memories I had interacting with you, I would say.
I think my favorite memory of you is when you and Austin showed the car to come to my place and play with me and my cats when I in the senior year of high school. And I live in Burnaby, so it's a pretty long drive. That's pretty cool.
I think one memory that I want to share is I think it was around finals week. I was taking a break from final review, completely devastated, going downstairs and thinking, like, how am I going to get through this week? And as I turn around the corner, I see Davis collapsed on the couch, staring at the ceiling with his arms spread out, also thinking to himself, probably, what the hell am I doing with my life? And I think this just embodies one of the characteristics that we all love about Davis, how he doesn't give a fuck sometimes. And he isn't afraid to show how he feels or what he thinks. And yeah, we love you for being brutally honest and hilarious.
I really want to thank you for everything, Davis. You've always been the big brother who is always there for me, and I still can't remember the time that we first met in 4th season, had this very long coffee chat where we talked about lots of things like making a credit card or even just like morning brew and stuff like that. I think all those moments were really inspiration for me.
Throwback to grade 12 when we randomly bumped into each other outside of the grad lounge after first period and just immediately decided to dip the school premises without a second thought and go to your house and build a unicorn Gundam for the rest of the day. Those were classic Saints days.
One of my memories of you, one of my most distinct memories of you is when we were together, sophomore year, in the same section with Dylan. And we had a review the next day, and this is the same semester you had like Dragon Day duties and class rep duties and everything. So we had like 20 drawings due. Everyone has like 15 done. It's like 3 a.m. and everyone's frantically trying to get their drawings done. And you had like maybe 7 drawings done at this point. So I was like, okay, you know what, Davis, like, I'll help you out. I'll do one of your drawings. Grace was like, I'll do one of yours. Wendy said she'll do one of yours. So everyone's kind of pitching in, you know, helping out. The next day comes along. Everyone gets shit on and you get the best review. And everyone just sitting there like, seriously?
Stop it! No!
So, yeah.
I miss the time we had together in New York. I think you are a fantastic chef, a super bougie individual, but more than that, I think you're an amazing friend and you are an amazing person to hang out with doing whatever. I hope to be spending more time together and seeing you again really soon. And I know that wherever you end up going in life, you'll be doing amazing things.
Reflecting back on our time at Cornell, definitely remember you for inviting us over for a very great night of omakase featuring lots of expensive fish, seafood, shellfish, but I always, liked how incredibly hardworking you are, but also how easy it is to have really deep and meaningful conversations with you.
My favorite memory with you is when I tried to, well, not my favorite, but like something that's really sticking out to me right now is the time when I tried to make hot chocolate with you. And I was too short, so when I went to go grab the muffin tin or whatever of Hershey hot chocolate powder, I dropped it all over myself. And your reaction was not to get mad or to get upset because you got it, but was to just laugh at me. And I think like that's an experience that says a lot about our relationship itself. You're really patient with me, and you give me the time I need to do what I need to do, and I'll forever appreciate that. So thank you so much for making my college life the best.
Shout out to French with Wyatt. Gotta come to the city more often. Next time I'll see you is probably when you come to the city. We always have great chats.
So speaking about memory with you, remember our sophomore year where me and Julia still living in Highland, and when you came in with your own freaking thin and super expensive wine glass and how we have to wash it for you. That's slow motion though. I've never watched anything that slow in my life. But that's very you, that's very Davis. You have your very good life, and doesn't matter how busy schoolwork, doesn't matter how busy life is, you always find a way to enjoy yourself and also bring that enjoyment to your friend, to share it to your friend.
My favorite memory with you is definitely when we were in Berlin, or just the whole trip in Italy, our whole semester in Italy, we were just constantly fleeing pet bugs. So in Berlin, we were checking the room, and in Italy, we pretended to be like businessmen who were traveling for work for Marriott, so we could get a discount in Venice.
Some of the best things I remember about you is, first of all, you're awesome architect, and also you're a fantastic cook. I still remember the time that you invited me to dinner. It was definitely one of the best, hands down meals I had at Cornell, period. It was so good. It was very inspiring as well.
Probably the most memorable moments we had as TGND is when we went to Rome together, and we had a lot of trips from Rome. So like Anzio was great. Anzio was fantastic. It was really fun. And yeah, it's always so great to travel with you. So, and your cameras. So it's perfect.
Anyways, yeah, I'm actually like really looking forward to catching up with you on campus, since I've been away for an entire year. But thanks to your 5-year-long architecture program, I know you're gonna be there as a super senior. Well, technically you're not like super, but you know. See you soon in fall.
I think I finally got to know you through REITs and you entering the stock market. And I think that's been great, and I hope to carry on those conversations.
非常怀念芝加哥小分队在芝加哥吃吃喝喝的这个肥宅快乐时光。
I know it's been a long time since high school, but I still remember how friendly and approachable you were at Saints.
Oh God! No, the reason why always. Yeah. I'm not a part of this.
And I enjoyed the great times we had at grad.
I'm really happy that I have you as my friend throughout Cornell, and hope you have a great birthday during this difficult time. Stay home, don't party.
If you are still around in Ithaca, after everything gets better, we should definitely hang out and celebrate your birthday together.
I wish we were all together celebrating you in Miami. But hopefully we'll get to do that, or better, next year. But I wore this t-shirt for you which says greetings from Miami. So hopefully that makes you happy.
So I'm sad we're not all in Miami celebrating your birthday like we were planning to. But I am, so I will represent for all of us. I just want to say that I'm glad that I could find someone in studio that understood the challenges of getting out of architecture and just the daily struggle that was, because it's not usual to find someone in Milstein that knows what that's like. So I'm glad that there was someone that understood that struggle and someone that I could talk to about all of those things. And we've had some good memories along the way, whether it's going to Bari and Matera, or just Jan's class in general. Jan itself was an adventure, or swimming in southern Italy during the sunset with the rest of our class, dragon days. So it's been a good ride since 5-6 years ago when we met in summer college and we were just making 4x4x4 cubes. So even though you're quarantined and sitting in a room by yourself, you should know that you're not alone, and we all love you.
No, I'm actually just lost. I'm like...
And I hope you have a good day and a great year.
We were really looking forward to celebrate your birthday because I think this was the first time your birthday was falling when all of us would be with you during spring break and the plans to Miami. However, that didn't happen. Hopefully it will happen next year.
Right now, times are weird, but when it gets better, hope you come out to New York or let's hang whenever you're in Vancouver. And yeah, stay safe right now, and let's hope this thing's over soon.
It's crazy to think about. It's already been 4 years since we graduated from Saints. And thinking back, the times that we drive to Richmond for lunch, and then a couple of times I saw you in New York. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. And it is my honor to have such a great friend like you.
Sending love from my place of isolation in beautiful British Columbia.
Just wanted to wish you the very best birthday and that we should catch up soon because I feel like we haven't spoken in so long.
Happy birthday, stay safe, and don't go outside.
So thank you so much for being there for me. And yeah, I hope you have a very pleasant birthday.
So happy birthday. And P.S. Sabrina, you're the best for doing this.
It's unfortunate that I am graduating, but I definitely will be back. You, Tim, a bunch of other Crops people are still going to be there, so I'll be back to visit. And also, this graduation is postponed to like some indefinite date, so I'll be back for that as well. For now, enjoy your birthday. Quarantine isn't so bad when we're around, right? Let's also FaceTime soon. Have a good one, man. See you later.
Miss you, bro. Hit me up next time you're in the city, man.
I hope you've been doing well recently. And unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to hang and talk the last time you were back. But whenever you return to Vancouver, just hit me up and we'll make it happen.
It's always fun when I'm with you. You're super funny and you're super energetic, and it's just a great time to have you around. You're very lively, and I'm really happy to have you as a friend and the whole group as friends. Yeah, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe, and I'll hopefully see you soon back in Ithaca. All right, bye.
I am genuinely excited to see where you are going toward in your future, and I am honored to have been your big for the past 4 years. I'm excited to see you become the next real estate tycoon, going around flipping houses, making the right investments. Yeah, your future is bright. I can see it. So happy birthday.
It's really nice, Miss Sabrina, to be doing this for you. I've also known you for a minute. I hope we get to see each other soon and grab a nice cocktail somewhere in New York or back in Vancouver. So have a nice day.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday. And Moshi says hi as well.
And please come to travel to the great land of Singapore soon. And I'll see you here.
然后接着希望你新的一年里面事事顺心，然后接着在这个疫情期间也就是 stay away from crowd and stay safe， 然后就是如果你以后来香港的话跟我说，到时候可以约饭啊。
So I hope you've been enjoying Cornell, and I'm wishing you the best.
So man, hey, listen, I really miss you and I wish that we can catch up soon, alright? Let's grab drink next time in either New York or back in Shanghai.
And I just want to wish that you have a wonderful birthday and everything is going really well with me. I know you're always concerned with me, but I update you on everything. And I just hope that once all of this is over, all this whatever pandemic thing in the world is wiped out, that we can go back to the original rhythm. Let's drink some beer back in Highland. Or actually, no, we'll be in New York City. So if we're actually in New York City, we'll go bar hopping all the time. But I definitely look forward to, all the years we have ahead as friends and also as brothers, learning from each other, enjoying, having fun, and, seeing each other grow. I think that is one of the most one of the biggest things I look forward to. I know it sounds a little cheesy, but happy birthday. I love you.
So, goodbye, my love. I'll talk to you soon, and see you soon.
Hi. Are you happy about how clean studio is?
So ecstatic.